Okay. Brother Branham tells us of the Sardisean church age. The name Sardis also means the escaped ones. Right? And the messenger to our age is Martin Luther. Martin Luther. Now, Dark Ages was on. All the Bibles were taken away from the people and they were being taught false teachings. So there was very, very little light. That's why they call it the Dark Ages. There was a young man that was a priest and his name was Luther.
Jesus' hand.
That's Jesus' hand, yes. Luther devoted his life to studying the word and he was a man of prayer. And one thing that Luther said is that no matter how busy he was, the more busy he was and the more things he had to do, is the more time he had to spend in prayer so that he will have satisfactory results. And that's a great way to live. And God was dealing with Luther. And he took a trip to Rome to see what was taking place in Rome. And on his way back, God showed him that the just shall live by faith. So in study and in prayer, the Lord showed him 95 things and he wrote them down. Look at these. That's what these 95 theses was about. What it really is things that the false church was doing wrong, and he wanted to write it down. And when the brothers come together, when all the priests come together, they would discuss it.
October the 31st, 1570 AD, when Martin Luther nailed his 95th thesis on the church door at Wittenberg, 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 Germany. From that date, the Reformation set in. The fire began to fly.
After this was nailed to the door, to the castle door, everyone began to read it. And within 2 weeks, what Luther wrote here was spread all over Germany. And within a couple months, it was all over Europe. Now, Luther loved the Bible. He loved the Word. And all the messengers always loved the Word. And he had a desire to not only study the Word, but to also try to give it to everybody that they could live by this Word. So, remember, they had took all the Bibles away from people. Nobody could really read the Bible. But Luther had a copy of the Bible. About 60 years before Luther, there was a man named Gutenberg in Germany. And he invented the printing press. And just like Brother Branham said, the tape recorder was invented for this message. The printing press was invented just in time for Luther to spread the Bible all over Europe. So what Luther began to do, he translated the New Testament. He also translated the Old Testament, and he gathered a group of young men, scholars, with him, and they helped him, and they used the printing press to make Bibles. So they made Bibles, and he put it in print, and he gave free Bibles to everyone. So that was a great work that Luther did. And it took many years, but it was a great work that Luther did. And that's the reason why we have Bibles like these today, because of this messenger that God sent. He started that type of work. Now the devil will never like what Luther did. The devil didn't like what Luther did. And Brother Branham says in the Church Age book, one night, the devil himself came to Luther. And you know what Luther did? He picked up his inkwell and he threw it at the devil. Said, "Get away from here, Satan." Because once God is in his messengers, the devil cannot stop him. Now, Luther began to bring the people out of the Dark Ages. So, because of what Luther did in this age, making the Bible available for everyone, we're going to see what's going to happen in the next age with all these Bibles being made for people. Luther's age was called the Age of Reformation.
Yay!
And he preached the just shall live by faith.
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 So Luther was the 4 was the 5th messenger that Jesus had in his hand. 2 more messengers to go.